Welcome back, everyone. Continuing from December 10th for the second time. I may have lost some footage, but let's not talk about that. Let's dwell on the cutscene, not the fact that I lost footage.
How, Jack? How could I let this happen? Who could have done this?
Captain Carter caught a bunch of scumbags lately. And he made a lot of enemies. Any one of those cocksuckers could have decided
Anyone could. Anyone could. Anyone could have. But someone did. Anyone could, but someone decided. How did I let this happen?
We will try to find
Of course we'll try, Jack. Of course we'll try.
the one who did this will be punished. I have no doubt.
You have no doubt. Of course you have no doubt. The person who did this has to be punished. What else could happen?
Lily, we did everything we could. You did everything you could.
Of course. Even more. I did more. More than necessary. More than this fucking town can take.
Big shock. Big shock. Totally saw that coming, actually. Because I saw it before. Okay, so I'll just read this out. I already know what happens. I went to a friend to return tape of The Wind Blows into Hell and saw a black van flying up onto the sidewalk, slammed on the brakes right beside an old guy with a cane, then sliding the door on the side open, and inside there was a man with a gun. He ordered the cripple to climb inside. Another thing, I caught a glimpse, but the man with the gun was wearing a bright red tie. I then figured it wasn't a kidnapping, it's just some kind of show. Why would a criminal dress like a clown? That's why I didn't call the police when I got to my friend's house. Instead, we decided to crack open a couple of beers and watch The Wind Blows into Hell again, the world's greatest movie. Crack open a cold one with the boys, eh? Alright, I've been driving canned food across the country for 27 years, and I can drive a truck like I'm on autopilot. I was almost dozing too when I saw something strange in the corner of my eye. I pulled over and found a body hanging from a tree. Must have happened to pick that place to hang himself, so I called the cops. Somebody needed to take him down, and he just scared people. Sack was found inside, was a bit of blood, dried onto the burlap. It seems the criminal put the sack on Britt Carter's head while he was in the van. A cane belonging to Britt Carter was found at the crime scene, broken in half. It seems Britt Carter didn't give up without a fight, or the criminal broke his cane after the murder. Medical examiner, there's evidence of a violent assault around Britt Carter's face and head. He was beaten before he was hung. His neck's broken. He died instantly. Well, at least he didn't suffer. Okay. Orders him into the van. Okay, exit the van. Boom. Okay. And died. Yep. It's okay. We'll get him. We'll get him. Mr. Nash, I'm ready for action. I hope you didn't catch all the criminals without me. I did not, surprisingly. Drink too much, can't hold it together. Alright, shift is looking great. I don't remember what happens today, but let's hope for the best. Ugh. What a day. What a day. Alright. You know what? I'm going to start skipping this. So, similar to what we did with the pre-assaults and stuff. Okay, we got that business out of the way. A couple people angry, but you know, what are you gonna do? Alright, look for clues. Computer stole. Well, it's the owner of the convertible. Another spoiler that I figured out. So you go ahead and work on that, flower pots. Thanks. Alright. Man, losing footage. Woo. Oh, yeah. Right. Do you have stealth and pepper spray? Take care of that. Okay. Don't have stealth. Alright. So, we gonna do that tomorrow. Awesome. Share of the... whatchamacallit?
557 in progress.
Woodworking factory. Drunken worker threw a grenade into the boss's office, but it failed to explode. Alright, Stockman, you take mustard. You get out there. Well, we don't have that competition anymore, so we don't really have to worry about being perfect in everything we do, but you know, it's not a bad thing. You know.
517 in progress.
Vandalism, eh? Setting fire to it. Okay. Spurlock, you take Jackson. Get out there. Women power. Feminism. Alright. Drunken worker is sitting on the boss's desk, shaking a grenade in his hand. This thing is broken. I did everything right. I pulled the pen. I threw it. Ducked for cover. What am I forgetting? Negotiation. Alright. Just throw a stun grenade at him.
557 complete.
Turned out to be a practice grenade. Oh, okay. I think I remember that now. Mustard. Good job, Speed. Nice, quick thinking. Colonel Mustard.
552 in progress.
North Star grocery store. A large elderly man with an axe is demanding that the shop owner empty the cash register. Alright. Take Brodka and Pimkin. Wow. Alright, you take Percy as well. While we're doing this, let's fix Leszewska. Alright, up. Woman is around singing the spirits. Yeah. Just put it out with a fire extinguisher. What have you done? Screams the woman. You've ruined my husband's resurrection rite. The spirits can't see a fire, metal soul, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Speed, rush the woman.
517
Cop
complete.
manages to reach the woman and snatch the letter from her hand. Inconsolable widow does not resist arrest. The diesel soaked. Yeah. Got it. Alright. Yeah, I think I remember kind of what happens. I couldn't tell you. Yeah, I got it. Feminism. Woo, girl power. Alright, Leszewska, you go with Kurosawa. Get out there. Mr. Nash, what a great idea to take in dogs from the Exeter. Matthew and Wes spend a lot of time with them, playing with them, petting them. They're full-grown adults with badge and guns, but they still can't stop smiling, noticing them so happy. Nice. The was found guilty. Nice. Nice. Full stealth. Great job. Start getting some negotiation for you, flower pots. Nice. Come on. Shoot the robber. Go for it.
552
Cop shoots the
complete.
robber in the chest. He dies instantly. Shopkeeper placed an axe under the counter and continued to serve his customers. Alright. Nice work. Rosencrantz, you get some shooting for that. Nash, I can still smell it. Okay. Alright. Alright, we're going to
Code I.
send him again. Kurosawa. No, not Jackson. Kurosawa. You take Leszewska. Let's try this again. Gosh, first of all, you're okay, Jackson. Thanks. Kodai, Penkin. You get out there. Nope. You get out there, Penkin. Alright. 2 treatments in a row. Is that gonna help? Okay, I guess he's broken. Alright. Owner of the convertible. Perfect. We don't have all the frames. Okay. Well then. I guess we can't rightly arrest him then. Alright. Investigation. Alright. Schoolboy, we like to play football in the stadium after school. In winter, it's even better. Snow makes sangria. Good guppa. Snow makes the ground soft. In summer, it's more like playing on granite. Everything was fine until we accidentally hit this evil old dude. Gosh. With the ball. He was talking with Eli at the entrance, and Lenny and my friend threw the ball right at the old man's head. While Grandpa got shaken up, dropped some little bags on the ground, then quickly picked them up again. And the little bags, okay, so he was a drug dealer. And then he yelled at us and said that if we didn't get out of here right now, he'd stick his cane up our butts. Well, of course, we just started to laugh. But he took out the pistol-looking thing and shot Lenny. Lenny started to twitch like he was electrocuted, looked like he was even pissed his pants. So anyways, we all ran away. Lenny wouldn't talk to us for a week because we just left him there, although he never told us what happened to him. We don't like to go to the stadium so much anymore. Don't want to run into the psycho old man. Crime scene. Next to the battered man were torn bags of marijuana and several torn-up joints trampled into the ground. Herschel Ferd, former football coach. The old stadium used to be the place to be. Oh, yeah, that was back when the factory was still open. We shipped abacuses across the whole country. The whole city worked in 3 shifts. Back then, Mr. Climbers, the plant manager, God rest his soul, he built the stadium and even got us a football team. When we won the pennant back in '61, he personally handed me this watch and shook my hand and said real friendly that the victory belonged to the coach. And now look at it, all ruin and desolation. Well, I confess, sometimes come up here in the evenings with a bottle remembering our victories. And that guy who got beat up, well, I've seen him here before. He hangs around the entrance pushing weed or pills. He's had problems with folks before, probably because he works alone. That night I saw someone running after him. These old eyes didn't see much of what he looked like. I only saw his hair blew around in the wind like Maradona's, and he was quick too. I noticed out of habit. Looked like the guy trained. Medical expert. The victim had his front teeth knocked out, his nose and jaw broken, his left cheek is fractured. The wound in the back of his head could have been inflicted by a solid metal object or from an ordinary fall. Traces of urine were found in the victim's face and clothes. Eli Oliverson, attack victim. I'm at the sports stadium every evening. Ask anyone. I do push-ups, I run, I shadow box, I take good care of myself. Who beat me up? If I know. After all those blows to the head, I can't even tell left from right. Yeah, I think they got me from behind. I accept an honest fight from whoever wanted to try me. But when the dude comes at you with brass knuckles, it's not exactly an honest fight. Not that I can even remember that. It's just what the doctor told me. Okay. I'm gonna guess this long-haired guy. There we go. End the day. Alright, 53. Nice. We got Sanikov. Yeah, no, you're not worth it. None of these. Alright, I'll get all the equipment though. I'm gonna just leave those guys on the table. They're not great. Alright, Age, Hodges, Spurlock. Oh, Spurlock has already worked this shift. Okay. We need to remember. Okay. Guzman, Brady, McGuire, Woolbag, Belmont, Napkin, Leet. Not Lecheska. Horsemoon, Yardrut, Dimmers. Alright, Goodwin. Alright, that's good enough. Good enough.
Did something happen?
I saw the file. Captain Carter's murder. So that's how it was.
Everything points to this, Lily. Everything points to this, and we have no reason to doubt that...
You've no reason to doubt. I have no reason to doubt. You're a cop, a very experienced cop. Much more experienced than I am. You have captured hundreds of criminals. You are a professional. You conduct an investigation. You've assembled all the facts. You wrote a report. You did a great job. You did a great job. You did everything right. What is there to doubt?
Well, it appears as if somebody is accusing us. Yarbrough didn't come to work today. That's fine. Okay. The only one... You have full stealth. Pepper spray. Okay. Everything else is... Okay. Pepper spray. You have pepper spray, you have full stealth. Okay, Atkins, you're gonna do it. Alright, same thing with this. Ugh. Oh, man. Alright, so we got this, who we can send Goodwin to get the rest of those convertible clues. And then, let's see, who else is intelligent? Belmont. You go for long-haired guy. Woolbag. You go for gray-haired guy. Alrighty then. Prize payments due day after tomorrow. Start saving. Tonight, Sharp was hit by a powerful snowstorm. Several trees were uprooted, blocking the main road into town. All viable detours are buried under 9 feet of snow. For the moment, Sharpwood is completely cut off from the outside world. It's hard to say when passage will be cleared.
Code I.
Alright, so we got Atkins. Code I to the farm. McGuire.
.524 in progress.
Smelly Goose Bar. Two drunken old men started quarreling and one poured the bottle of beer over the other head. A fight broke out. Alright. Age, you got this by yourself. You're old enough to handle that.
.524 in progress.
Okay, hostage situation. North Star grocery store. Two freight unloaders are grappling each other. One leg is pinned under a heavy box of canned food. Alright, Guzman, you take Fletcher. You go. Alright. Beaver's Strip Club. Mr. Nash, who snuck up on the scoundrel and punished him with a can of pepper spray. He was sobbing like a wet rag, begged forgiveness, swore he wouldn't hurt anybody else. But I wouldn't believe him. The clerk was satisfied, though, and he said at least some justice had to be done. And he asked me to tell you what he was willing to give our guys lessons, even the slow ones. Nice. Alright. Ooh, cassette players and $300. And an intelligence coach. Old man with long wet hair, a leather jacket, and has an old man pinned to the table. He's pouring beer in his head. Do you know the man is choking on beer? Alright, restrain the man. The cop took down the old man, leather jacket, and arrested him. The bald old man replied, meanwhile, got up at the table, spat out beer, and ran at the cop yelling, "Hey, that was my little brother." Alright, yep, just rush him.
524 complete.
Age handled them by himself. Found some beer at the crime scene. Alright. Alrighty. Balding elderly loader is beating his younger colleague over the head with a can. I've told you over and over, pick up the box on the count 03. Alright, Fletcher, separate them. Car managed to drag the
524
elderly freight loader and arrest him. The younger guy was uninjured, or was injured, but he lived. Found some. All right, found some stuff. Nice job, Fletcher. All right, let's get all our cops back in.
568 in progress.
Legal arms sales. A girl's overheard a conversation between two men, one urging the other to buy weapons. I don't need to cock my gun anymore. It's always ready, if you know what I mean. Alright. Birch. You know what? Hodges, you got this. I'm not willing to risk Birch. I'm willing to risk Hodges, though.
553 in progress.
Bank of Sharpwood. An eyewitness reports two armed men running into the bank. Alright, Age, you take Birch and Atkins.
515 in
Registry
progress.
office. While some newlyweds were getting married, their holiday pickup truck parked outside was stolen by an addict. Alright, Fletcher, you take Demers. Alright, get out there. Alright, we're gonna need to start. Newlyweds, decorated ribbons just weaving down the road. Shoot out the pickup's tires. Cop shoots a hole in the pickup's tire. The drag out immediately stopped the car and surrendered to the police. Newlyweds quickly changed out the punctured tire and went on their way honeymoon to Freeburg. Enjoy your stay. Oops, I meant to do shooting, but sure, stealth, yeah, perfect. The alarm sales, and they were just training. Kiss of the Lotus. Patrol car arrives at the bank. A closed sign is hanging on the door. Two vehicles are parked near the entrance, truck and a van. Approach the van. Got this, Age. Inside the van sits a guy in a hat, nursery tied on his fingers to steering. Minimum straws can be heard from the bank. Check the guy's documents. The guy in the seats car quickly goes for guns, but he soon enters the manager and accidentally shoots himself in the leg. Meanwhile, two run out of the bank. One with a hunting rifle, the other with a 45 large. Throw a stun grenade. You get him, Age.
553
Cop
complete.
throws the grenade, sends the robbers. Their sports bag fell open and sending bundles of money flying across the asphalt. Alright, Birch third. Full shooting. Alright. Everybody, get back.
555 in progress.
Extortion. Alright, now Kip. Take Leet. Guzman. Demers? Yeah. Alright. Mr. Riley, the Forester assistant saw three strange vans parked on the roadside yesterday near an entrance to town. Mr. Riley was eager to share details. On the roof of the vans, they had antennas like satellite dish, but they didn't have any identification, no writing. They just had some strange blue license number like I've never seen before. I hid behind the trees, tried to watch, but then some guy came out of the vans wearing a suit and a black coat. He lit a cigarette, started looking around like he was paranoid, so I had to stay low and quiet and get out of here. I don't know what those people are up to, but the whole thing looked kind of creepy. I don't even know how to explain it. It was just like those horror stories about the men in black. Alright. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and sniper. Alright. Alright, Titus then. Extortion. Single mother was late again on Mr. Taylor. The owner was merely reminding her about it. Okay. Chief was ambushed. There weren't any hostages at the gas station. They got us surrounded. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.